The legend goes back to the mid-1700s. They were entertaining guests one night and received a knock on the door by a stranger. He'd been on a ship that had been caught in a bad storm here. This ship that he was on came into Slade Harbour, came out of the darkness, and apparently just one man, this dark, tall, handsome stranger, got off. And he was searching for shelter on the peninsula. He ended up at Loftus Hall. So when he rapped on the door and told the butler Dudley his story of woe, he invited him in. He was very charming, and the family were very taken with him, especially the youngest daughter, Lady Anne. She fell madly in love with him. He was invited to stay for as long as he wished because everybody was charmed and really pleased with this gentleman turning up on their doorstep. But unfortunately, one night when he was here, they were playing cards in the infamous card room. Lady Anne dropped a card, and she went to pick it up, noticed that the dark stranger had kicked off his shoes, and instead of regular feet there, he had cloven hooves. She screamed in terror, and he realized at that stage he'd been identified as the devil that he truly was. He flew into a fiery rage, and he shot through the ceiling in the card room, never to return, or so we hope. After Lady Anne had that experience, she fell into a state of deep unconsciousness. And poor Lady Anne, because she was behaving very manically, she was behaving quite like an animal, she was hissing, spitting, attacking people, they actually locked her away in a room here at Loftus Hall for the remainder of her days. Now that actually panned out to be about 10 years in total. So it was a long, long time to be locked up. Now with this, she got more and more mad and unstable, and unfortunately she did eventually pass away here at Loftus Hall. Many people believe then, and still believe today, that her spirit remained on here, and Lady Anne is one of the main ghosts associated with the hall and has been seen and experienced throughout the years since the mid-1700s. So there have been experiences of people knowing that they've locked the door to their bedroom, and then they felt a heavy, almost dog-like presence weight on them when they're in bed. Other people have actually seen a locked door open silently, close, and a beautiful young lady in stiff brocaded silk dress passing through the room and into a wardrobe in the corner.
Dude, this place, the story behind this floor was handmade, and once they were done being built, the two crafters who built them got their hands chopped off so they could never make another one the same before. In here, just tough to see, but there's a table right here. That's where they played the cards with the devil. And then right here, that's the stairs they brought in. The stairwell is just in perfect condition almost from the storms that came through here and destroyed this place.
Did you tell them about the tiles?
Oh yeah, I told them about the tiles.
9 years it took to build, and then they chopped the Italians' hands off after.
So they could never make one the same again. It's crazy. Zach, what do you think of this place?
It's one of the most anticipated lockdowns we've ever done. We're just walking around Billy and Jay on where to set up cameras, but yeah, I've said it before. I love the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland, and this is the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland, but the real thing.
Yeah.
Every room has an intense story. Everything is original, and there's so many different stories and legends attached to this place that just don't compare anywhere else in America that we've been.
Especially since the devil has played cards and set his foot here, and the Hellfire Club where we went to. So,
yeah, any place where they say the devil once slept and that legend started hundreds of years ago, this is a place where you don't fuck around.
Yeah.